Hi students, this is Ravi Kumar. Today I would like to continue my session, that is role of agriculture sector in India, unit 2. Unit 2 having one chapter, that is role of agriculture sector in India. My dear students, we all aware about India is a agro-based country, agro-based economy. Before going to agriculture sector, what is agriculture sector and which fields are in this? Cultivation or harvesting of agro-based products are called as agriculture. So, economy depends upon three types. First one is primary sector, secondary sector, tertiary sector. There are three sectors in our Indian economy. Primary sector, it includes agriculture. Secondary sector, that is industry sector. Industry sector is nothing but manufacturing of utilities, capital commodities, like that. Tertiary sector is nothing but service sector. Service sector is very well we have to know, that is banking, insurance, and like that. So, today our topic is primary sector, the role of primary sector, that is nothing but agriculture. Agriculture and its related issues is nothing but agriculture. What are the components of agriculture? Agriculture means cultivation, harvesting of paddy, wheat, and as well as poultry, fisheries, forestry, like that. Okay. According to India, of our ancestors' periods onwards, it is an agro-based economy. There is a cause in behind why we are following agriculture in India. India is a great country. There are two types of monsoons. It is very important. Monsoons, they are southwest monsoon and as well as northeast monsoons. These two monsoons having out of the 1 year, 3 plus 3, 6 months rainfall fell down entire Indian geographical area, so then it is helpful for more than land we are cultivate in our India. So, southwest monsoons as well as northeast monsoons getting maximum rainfall fell down our Indian geographical conditions. So, these two monsoons are helpful for harvesting or cultivation agricultural lands into fertile lands. So, traditionally we are following agriculture sector compared to the other worldwide countries. Most of the land, cultivable land in India. So, that is why our India is agro-based economy, right? So what are the importances, what are the drawbacks of our Indian agriculture sector, and which type of measures to take, steps of agricultural development in India? This is the topic we have to discuss in this session, right? Like the importance of agriculture sector in India, I explain one by one the significance or importance of agro-based system in India. The first important thing is sharing of agriculture in GDP, that is nothing but national income. Sharing of agriculture in GDP, that is nothing but national income. India national income getting in three fields like primary, secondary and tertiary. Now the contribution of agriculture sector in national income in 1950s, there is a 61%. The role of agriculture sector increases the GDP in 61%. Whereas 2012, that is 16% of GDP came from agriculture and agriculture based fields, right? Another important thing is employment opportunities. Students, our India nearly 6 lakhs villages. India having nearly 6 lakhs villages. They are nothing but hamlets or rural areas. These rural area people depend upon directly or indirectly agriculture sector like poultry, fisheries, farm culture, forestry and etc. So they are depend upon 56% according to the statistical reports of government. 56% of the people they are depend upon agriculture sector. Now recent information which is collected by the government, 21% of employment, the 20% of the people, 21% of the people, they are depend upon agriculture sector belongs to employment. About these 2 points, we have a small idea. The role of agriculture sector is decreasing in manner, but at the same time, industry and service sectors also development. So that's why the dependency of employment and contribution of agriculture sector will decrease. It is not a bad sign, it is a good sign. Why? Because India is in a developing country. So that's at the same time, another point is agriculture sector gives us food security. Food security. India having 135 crores, nearly 134 crore population up to the information. So this type of huge populated country having a struggle of food, but not according to India. Why? Because we are giving much more food products like 281 million tons we are supplying. We are supplying 281 million tons food supply. So that's why it is a great sign, good sign to necessaries of food according to the people of India. And as it is not for only human being, food for human being, Additionally, it supports fodder for the animal population like grass. So then, food and fodder supply for our Indian population. It is the most remarkable achievement by the agriculture sector. And another important feature or importance is getting most of our agricultural products exports to other countries, that is nothing but international trade. 70 to 75% of our agricultural production sent to other worldwide countries. So that's why we are the topmost exporting country regarding agriculture sector, like tea, coffee, jowar, bajra, and there are so many commercial crops we are export to other countries. Then we get more foreign exchange returns. When we send them our material to the foreign countries, then we receiving much more foreign exchange returns. That returns is very useful for we are importing some of capital and technical goods from other countries. Then this foreign exchange very useful for that type of activities. So international trade and exports is the most important content of our agriculture sector. It is very helpful for getting more foreign exchanges from the other countries to India, right? And another one is important feature is agriculture sector. It should be control migrations of from rural people to urban areas. Most of all rural people, they are engaged in their agriculture system. So they are not supposed to migrate from rural areas to urban areas or towns. So this is a equal balance of system. It should be maintained equality, regional equal balance in our country. So this is a most important feature in that system. And as well as another important thing is by agriculture sector, that is control the inflation rate. Control the inflation rate. So then we are producing more commodities regarding agriculture sector, agricultural commodities. Supply is more, then price will come down. Price will come down. That symptoms is nothing but controls of inflation rate. There is no raising the price of agricultural products in our India. It is cheaper compared to the other worldwide countries. So this is the most important, another important point, that is controls the price. So then that is nothing but inflation rate is very low in agriculture sector. Another important thing is industrial development. By the basis of agriculture sector, industries development is happened. How I am? So agriculture sector requires more and more technical supports like tractors, earth movers, and fertilizers, pesticides, and like that. All the fertilizers industries, pesticides industries, and as well as tractors, earth movers, all these industrial commodities very important for development of agriculture, so that agriculture sector is the base point of industrial development. This is one pattern. Another remaining pattern is agriculture sector is very, very important thing to development of industrial growth. Agro-based industries developed by agricultural raw material. I give a small example like oil seeds, they are using in oil packets like Vanaspati or something, and as well as coffee, tea. These are the agricultural raw material in industries to making a good quality of commodities. And as well as sugar cane. Sugar cane is very, very important thing to make sugar at industry. So, agriculture sector is very important future to development of industries. That is, first one is industrial commodities made for agricultural development, and second one is agriculture sector raw materials are using for industrial growth, that is agro based industries. This is very, very important things. At the same time, self sufficiency of our country. Self sufficiency of our country means once upon a time we are dependent upon other worldwide countries regarding food materials like paddy, wheat. We are exporting from other countries at the time of 1950s like that. Now by the after independence, India introducing green revolution for the purpose of development of agricultural development. So we are self-sufficiency, more employability to be created. At the same time, rural areas and as well as agriculture sector is interlinked. Agricultural development programs linked with rural development programs. So that's why within the 75 years, for the purpose of agricultural development, rural areas also development. So that is nothing but we are all self-sufficiency in mode. Other important thing is development of service sector by agriculture sector. How it is? So I give a small example. Banking, insurance and other things, they are depends upon agriculture sector. Why it is, how it is? Just banking sector and insurance, transport sector, all these directly or indirectly depended by the agriculture sector. Agriculture cultivators, they are borrowing loans from the banks in rural areas. So that's why rural banking sector development in the past 50s to 60, 70 years, and as well as agricultural product transport from their own villages to some other places like marketing yards or marketing places, they are using transport sector by the help of agricultural production. Like Indian Railway getting more income by the agro products, transport from one place to another place. So this is the most important thing. Service sector is also developed by the development of agriculture sector. Another important thing is capital accumulation. Economy is totally depends upon accumulation of the capital. Nearly 56% of the people, they are getting agricultural incomes. They are saving their incomes into the bank. Then the banks are collect that savings, that is nothing but capital. That capital useful for all other development activities by the government. So the major role is very high by the agriculture sector in India. At the same time, our culture and system, India is in a traditional culture. So why? Because traditional culture, agriculture is a rural based system. So then these rural areas, they are engaging their people so many traditional festivals and cultures. So that's why agriculture sector transforming culture and traditions in the future. Right. Before going to some other discussion, we are aiming about what is the importance of agriculture sector in India. We know very well. Then we go to problems of agriculture sector in India. According to agriculture sector, we are facing so many problems. What are the major problems faced by agriculture sector in India? For the first one is over dependency on nature. We know very well our cultivators, they are purely dependent upon monsoons. Our cultivators harvesting only by the dependency of monsoons. There are two monsoons. Already we told in the advantages of agriculture sector. So there are two monsoons, the southwest monsoon and as well as northeast monsoons. These monsoons getting only 6 months of a year. 6 months of a year they get fell down. They get rain fell down. So out of 360 days, only 180 days we providing water by the monsoons. Then our cultivators, they are dependent upon monsoon based cultivation. This is a great drawback about our Indian agriculture sector. In summer or in drought areas, there is no proper water facilities. There is no proper water facilities. Due to this, we are in only two crops. One is Rabi and another one is Kharif. Due to this, our agricultural production not up to the mark. This is a great disadvantage by over dependency on nature by cultivators. Another important major problem is insufficient crediting facility. Insufficient crediting facility. After independence, 75 years of independence, the cultivators not able to up to the mark of credit facility. There are so many problems, like there is no proper banking system up to the now. So then, if any credit facility provided by any credit facilities not properly to distribute the cultivators, so then without financial support of cultivator, how they can cultivate? So banking sector, before banking sector, they are cultivators are depends upon money lenders, landlords, money lenders and landlords, they are giving loans with a high interest rate. So that is the major problem of agricultural cultivators. So due to this, our cultivators are not interested to cultivate, so that it implies low production of agriculture. Then another important thing, that is the third one, is improper water facilities, irrigational facilities. So only 50 to 60% of agricultural land get water facility, irrigation facility in India. Remaining 40% of land don't get proper water facility. Because of this, our agricultural production very low. And another important thing is small size in land holdings. Small in size land holdings. This is the major drawback of our Indian agriculture sector. Why? Because the average land holding in India is 1.67 hectares. Compared to the advanced countries, in India, land holdings are very, very small. So, about this, there is no applicable advanced technology like moving of tractors in the agricultural fields, applying fertilizers or pesticides not properly. It is very cost of expensive. They are using without machinery, manual work. Then our agricultural production very slow and very small. So this is a major problem. And fifth one is tenancy problem. Tenancy problem means our Indian cultivators, most of all them facing tenancy problem. Entire India, there is no regulated tenancy. There is no particular rent of particular land. Different areas to agricultural cultivators maintain different tenancies. Some of the places having a huge amount of a large amount of tenancy. It is the major problem. They are not attracting agriculture and its issues. There are some other agricultural cultivators, they are drop the agriculture system from the agriculture system. So another one is low agricultural labor intensity. Labor intensity. It means there is no importance of technology uses in the agriculture sector. At the same time, our agriculture sector laborers are semi-skilled or unskilled. They are not adapting up to the mark of technological advancement. Then they are producing very less amount of agricultural production. So that is also one reason to decrease the dropouts of agriculture, which least performance. Okay, my dear students, another important thing is, another important major problem face about the agriculture is intermediates problem. Intermediates what is intermediates? Cultivator, they are not directly to the market of their production. There must be a market and cultivator. The one person came to interference. They are intermediates. Intermediates, they are not supported to the agricultural cultivators for protecting price. So it is also the major problem. It is also a major problem. So that is the another important problem into the agriculture sector. At the same time, another important besides of this another important major problem faced by agriculture sector is there is no storage system, proper storage system in India. Agricultural cultivation in motions in India, their buffer stocks, there is no place to store in adequate manner. Okay, this is another important system. And next one is ninth, old and old and orthotic systems followed. This is also a major problem facing agriculture sector in India. So old and orthotic methods means anciently what practices are our agricultural cultivators, they are followed to the next generation. But up to the mark worldwide information, worldwide technology not applicable to the agriculture fields for the harvesting of the food grains. So it leads to not sufficient up to the mark of food production. Okay, right. Another important major problem is low agricultural labor intensity. According to all these points regarding to the problems of agriculture sector. And now we go for another important thing, another important topic, that is what are the measures to take, for the development of agriculture sector since 1947 in India. What are the measures to take improving the agricultural system improvement in India? Right. So already we discussed two contents. One is advantages or importance. Second one is problems. Then another important before going to recommendations of agriculture sector development in India, I forget one sentence, that is there is no proper infrastructural facilities in rural areas. That is also a major problem to development of agriculture in India. So before concluding my lecture session of agricultural development and agriculture advantages of agriculture or importance of agriculture and as well as problems, some suggestions. Suggestions or remedies or development schemes of agriculture. Okay, right. I explain one by one. The first important agricultural development scheme which was introduced by the government, that is nothing but Green Revolution. Green Revolution. Dr. M.S. Swaminathan introduced Green Revolution in 1967 by the support of Government of India. Green Revolution is nothing but it is in some set of agricultural developments, some set of agricultural development programs. It implements for the development of agriculture and food production. What are they? M.S. Swaminathan recommends entire in India having divided into some blocks the intensive agriculture sector development. So, the first one is some set of programs is nothing but Green Revolution for the development of agriculture. What are the components in the Green Revolution? The first one is using HYV seeds, high yield varieties introduced by fertilizers industries. So, then yielding capacity is very high compared to the previous harvesting. HYV seeds like IR8, Jaya, Padma, like that. Recently, Sri, it is in a new crop cultivation, Sri. Okay. Then our agricultural cultivators, they are in most preferable practices, herbicides, weedicides and other fertilizers, pesticides in agricultural harvesting. It is helpful for development of food production. And another important thing is advanced technology, mechanization. Mechanization is introducing in agriculture sector. After 1967, agricultural cultivation purely by mechanization, at least 80 to 90% mechanization. So, it leads to save the time and money of the cultivator. Cultivators are very encouragingly to participate to harvesting their fields. And another important thing is cooperative system of banking in rural areas. The major problem of Indian agricultural cultivator is insufficient crediting facility. So, that it should be controlled by cooperative banking system in rural areas. So, it is helpful for very cheapest interest rates to the cultivators. It is very useful for the cultivators. With cheap interest rates, then they are good practices to cultivation. And another important thing is, another important issue is water facility, proper water and irrigational facilities developed by the government in the access of Green Revolution. Much more multinational projects like multi-purpose, not multinational, multi-purpose projects constructed across the rivers like Bakranangal, Nagarjuna Sagar, Srisailam, and so many multi-purpose irrigational projects constructed by the government. Then they are supplying irrigation water facility to the cultivable lands, definitely it helps to increasing the production of the agriculture. And another important thing is crop insurance system. Government introducing another important point, crop insurance system. Because at this point, what is crop insurance system? Agricultural is totally depend upon climatic situations. Once they yield their production, because of some droughts or cyclones or floods or something, they are collapsing their fields, they are losing their crop, they are not supposed to accessing to next agricultural harvesting. So the type of cultivate in India, there are much more cultivators is very small land holding cultivators. About their problem, this crop insurance system is helpful for encouragement of agricultural cultivators to develop their activities. And another important thing is introducing FCI, and state warehousing centers. In state there must be a state warehousing. According to central government, they are FCIs. Buffer stock stored in FCI and state warehousings. It is very helpful for the cultivators storing their food grains into that issue. And another important thing is crop loan facility. Before they are cultivating, government support crop loan for their purchasing of fertilizers, seeds or some etc. And another important issue and advantages program for the agricultural development by the government of India, that is abolition of intermediaries. Abolition of intermediaries means there is no intermediaries involvement to the market and cultivator. He lose his money by the intermediary. So that's why government to introduce regulated marketing system. It is best example is Raitu Bazars, electronic marketing system. Cultivator directly to purchase their commodities without any influence of intermediaries into the market. They are gain much more incomes. It is fruitful and helpful for the cultivator. So this is also a good program for the development of agriculture sector. At the same time, government also introduced NABARD. In 1982, NABARD, National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, for the purpose of rural areas and as well as agriculture, these are the two intersect. So much more amount releases for the development rural area and as well as agricultural. So with a very huge amount to spend on that particular things, then rural areas and almost rural areas and agriculture is becoming developed. And next one is agricultural research centers like ICRISAT and as well as ICRISAT and KVK's Krishi Vijnana Kendra and other agricultural research centers established by the government for the research. Recently, soil health centers, mobile soil testing centers, and so on. By the activities of the government, it is helpful for improving the quality of agriculture and as well as related sector. And another important segment to development of agriculture sector is protected price, that is nothing but minimum supporting price. Minimum supporting price, that is nothing but protected price. That is nothing but government should design a price. How much cost of expenses of a particular production of commodity by the agricultural cultivator, it should be fixed by the government. That is nothing but minimum supporting price. Minimum supporting price. It is very important thing to issue of development of agriculture system. So, all these things, infrastructural facilities provided by the government for the agricultural development, crop insurance system and Rait Bazaar system,